I think, where a lot of progress has been made is with pomalidomide-based combinations. So we have several randomized trials now that have demonstrated the superiority of pomalidomide-based triplets in patients with late relapse multiple myeloma. A good example of this is the randomized phase 2 study looking at the combination of pomalidomide and dexamethasone with or without elotuzumab, the SLAMF7 monoclonal antibody. And what that study showed is that there was a higher likelihood of responding to therapy with the 3-drug regimen. The depth of response was improved, and that translated into a significant improvement in median progression-free survival. And even though it was a randomized phase 2 study, the results were good enough that it actually led to FDA approval. So I think that that's very exciting. The one caveat with that particular regimen is that there weren't a lot of patients in that study that had received previous daratumumab therapy or other CD38 monoclonal antibodies. And the reason why that's potentially important is that one of the purported mechanisms of elotuzumab is actual activation of NK cells in addition to antibody-dependent cellular cytotoxicity. So the thought is if you deplete NK cells with a CD38 antibody, does that somehow negatively impact the efficacy of an ELO-based regimen subsequently? And at this point, we just don't have those answers, but certainly something that we need to tease out further. The other exciting thing is that there was a recent phase 3 study looking at the combination of pomalidomide and dexamethasone with or without isatuximab, which is the other CD38 monoclonal antibody. This was data that was presented both at ASCO and EHA earlier this year. And what they showed, similar to the other study, is that with the 3-drug regimen, higher overall response rate, better depth of response, and that translated into a very significant improvement in median progression-free survival.